Question 13, graph the following polynomial function. And I'm not going to read that for you. You can read it yourself. Letter A, which intervals along the x-axis are increasing and which intervals are decreasing. So a little quick refresher on what that means. It's an increasing interval if it's going up the whole time as it goes to the right, and it's a decreasing interval if during that interval it goes down the whole time as it goes to the right. So we have some choices to help us out, and certainly that might be a good thing in this case. So let's do that. Before I look at my answer choices to help me out, I can just highlight the intervals that would be considered increasing. So this is an increasing interval here, right up until it hits this x value. And you can click on the maximum there to get that x value, which is going to be 2 comma 1. But the x value itself is just the 2. So when we're talking about these intervals, we're just focusing on the x value. So from to the left up until 2 is an increasing interval. And remember, on the left side, the x-axis is negative infinity. So from negative infinity to 2, it's increasing. It's also increasing from this minimum, where that x value is 6, up until forever. So from 6 to infinity, that would be considered an increasing interval. And infinity is on the right side. So 0 to negative infinity to negative, or negative infinity to 2. And then the other interval is going to be 6 to infinity. Generally, we put a little union symbol, this like big U between them, but really you're just picking those two intervals in this problem. Now, which two intervals or which interval or intervals would be considered decreasing? Well, a decreasing interval is an interval that is going to be going down as it goes to the right. And it just so happens that the decreasing interval is the other interval in this problem. That's going to be between this number and this number here. Well, it turns out those numbers we already got earlier. This is 0 and this is going to be 6. So it's decreasing from 0 to 6. And so you can look at the answers down there. I think I got the ones that worked. All the other ones are extra, but they won't be used in this problem. So that concludes this question. The next question is pretty similar.